Hello everyone, hola a todo el mundo, espero que estén muy bien, I hope everyone's doing great. Welcome. If some of you don't know me, my name is Sergio. You may know me by my Twitch name, Anfulos. And I'm a programmer, a game developer in Hyzca Studios. So today we're going to be working on, in a second, much better. Today we're working on the combat system and the interaction system for Travesía. So let's get started. Si alguien nos está visitando que habla español, también habla español. Bienvenidos todos. Cualquier duda que tengan me pueden preguntar en el chat y con gusto les responderé. Sin embargo, el stream va a ser en inglés por hoy. Aún así, tengo un sistema de subtítulos que lo pueden ver. Pues cuando empiece a hablar en inglés va a empezar a hacer sentido ese sistema de subtítulos. Pero pues sí, básicamente pueden preguntarme lo que sea en español y acá estaré pendiente. Y pueden ver todo el stream con subtítulos. Anyway, let's get started. So, where are we? Right now we're in a point in the development of Travesía that I'm liking really. I really like anyway, because the last 6 months or something of development in Travesía, everything we've worked in has been, or most of it has been, a backend thing, where it is like really difficult to understand how much work have you done just because there isn't something like visual to tell you, hey, you're doing good. However, now I'm working in something that I find to be way cooler. That is the controller for our main character, Mariana, and the combat system, the item system, different systems that will help Mariana throughout her journey. So let me show you guys what have I done off stream for this system. This is a placeholder scene, like a test scene. This is not going to be in the final version of the game. But this is where I test if everything I'm doing is working right. So what do we have here? We have Marianita, who is running around the world, and with help of our cinemachine system, the camera is following her with a really smooth transition, which that is not my doing, but Eric. Thank you, Eric. Anyway, as we can see here, she runs. She can stay like in a single position. She can roll. She can attack. She can interact with objects, but that's what we're working in right now. And we have a combat system in which enemies already detect Marianita, and basically they can be damaged by her. So, for example, here we have our first enemy, the evil cube. We have a cube that is evil. Oh, wait a second, I need music. I need music in this stream. I need music. Let's go with... What do we want to listen to today? We want... Yes, we do, but is there a mix of wow music or something? Sure, why not? Anyway, um, as I was saying, basically here we have our first enemy, which is this evil cube, um, which has the script of the evil cube, which means that as he is an enemy, he will be able to attack, he will be able to perceive Mariana, and he will be able to attack her. However, that's not the case as of now. Um, he just receives damage as of now. So let's see what happens. Okay, so as this evil cube has this script, he has enemy stats. So what are the enemy stats? These are the stats that any enemy can have, independent, independent, without taking into account which kind of enemy is. So if you can, oh, my camera is blocking it, but here you can see like some of the stats that are the max health, the speed, in how much distance does he need to be closer to Mariana in order to attack her, and all of its abilities. However, for now, we only care about its max health. Receives 10 damage, while our weapon, which is this pickaxe, which really is for now a baguette, because it's easier to make a baguette than it is to make a pickaxe. We have that our pickaxe has a normal damage of 2 points and a special damage of 4 points. As well, we can do 1 special attack every 3 normal attacks. So let's see what happens. Okay, so for now, if I attack this box, oh, so, of course, I'm going to change this HUD in the future, but this is an indicator for me. Every time I successfully attack an enemy, I get a square here, which would be in the future a point or something. And when I get 3 of those, I can do a special attack. So let's continue attacking the evil cube. We said he has 10 health. We attacked for 2, so now it should have 8 health. Let's attack again. Okay, it should have 6 health now. Again, 4 attack, and now we can do a special attack. Oh yeah. So basically we killed our evil cube. He's dying. Hey Andres, welcome. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, that's what I've implemented about in the combat system for now. Which would work with any script, with any enemy that we put. Like we could have. No, let me show you. So we have here our enemy's script, and we have a base script for every enemy. Like every enemy follows this now. Oh, thank you. Yes. I didn't see that. Thank you for the suggestion. Actually, it's Twitch, an OBS thing because it's fine for me. But let me set that up. Actually, let me change to something a little bit more chill, like Zelda chill. Okay. As I was saying, this is the script that every enemy has, independently if it's a cube, if it's a butterfly, if it's I don't know, a monster, anything. Thank you. I've been like working a lot on it this last week because I wanted to optimize all of our processes. So it changed a lot since last you saw it, Andres. Anyway, so here is our enemy script that works like a template. So it all of the enemies have these components. It has a rigid body. They have a collider. They can be animated. They should be able to target the player. Um, all of them could be fighting. All of them could be attackable. All of them should follow like a movement pattern, and all of them have different generic animations such as idle, chase Mariana, attack, be damaged, and die. Um, as well, all of them could take damage. This is what happened to our little cube here, uh, where basically we tell the cube how much damage is taken depending on which weapon we are using and which special attack we are. If we're using the normal attack or the special attack. So yeah, we have a lot of different things that are like uh, that are that work for every type of enemy. Um, but we also have our specific scripts for specific enemies. So we have our evil cube here, where we say here that he's an enemy, which means that he will receive all of the properties of every enemy, but at the same time he will do some different stuff. Um, for now, this is just a template script. It doesn't do much, but what you need to know here is that we assign each enemy the secondary class, not the enemy class, which means that they can be unique on their own way, while we don't have to copy a lot of code in different scripts, which do all of them the same. Um, so that's for one thing, I wanted to show you. And the second thing is that I have a similar system for the interaction with objects. So as for now, let me show you. We have basically it's the same. It's the same. Shouldn't be items. It should be objects. It's the same logic as with characters, as with enemies. We have a main script. It's called an abstract class, which serves as a template for every type of object, which says that, okay, which type of object is it? Is it carryable, holdable, or interactable? Is all of them have different variables as which name we should give the interaction of it. It should all of them should be able to target Mariana and the game HUD, and different stuff. As well, I have the particular script for a particular object, which is, for example, this Pocky, which we're going to be working on today, which receives the abstract class world object, which means that it works as any abstract class, as any object, but it could do different stuff. I have no idea what I will put here, particularly in Pocky, because I don't know, I suck at planning. But what I know is that I should be able to grab this Pocky and drag it throughout the map. So what can I do right now? Basically, I can. Oh, when I get close to it, there's an action, like a message that tells us that we can interact with that item. So depending if it's holdable, carryable, or interactable, it will say different stuff. And it is currently working with our localization system. So if I am in English, I use Old Pocky. But if I change the language to Spanish, I agarrar Pocky. Pocky is the same in both languages, but it's supposed to be also localizable, no, allocation. Yeah, that thing. You could also translate it. Um, so that's working as well. Let's go back to English, and I can grab it and carry it with Mariana. However, what do I want to change? This Pocky is huge for Mariana. Basically, it looks so freaking cute on her. So what I want to do is to be able to resize our item. So when she takes it, it doesn't look like this. Like it looks more normal and she doesn't look so uncomfortable. So that's what I'm going to be working on first today. Whenever she drops the item, um, we're going to set it to a fixed size. Okay, so let me open my script of Mariana. Okay, so here, right here is where we have to change some things. Whenever Mariana starts, holds the item, it should resize to a normal scale. Um, yeah, so first I need to figure out how much units do I want it to be. So we know as of now that this Pocky, which is for now just a sphere, has a height of 1 unit. So if this is 1 unit, we want to know. Okay, when I grab it, my controller is so much to lift. Okay, so we need to know which scale would it be make sense so it feels natural for this particular Pocky. So let me put it here right now. No, not here. Out of Maria. Okay. Here it has a scale of 1, right? Because it's like the normal scale. However, maybe a scale of maybe something like this. 0.3 would make sense. It doesn't look bad. It looks kind of cute. So 0.3, which means that we want our items to be exactly 0.3 units, independently of how big they are on a first place. The problem is that Unity. Wait, let me write that down before I forget. The problem is that Unity doesn't let us put like a fixed size for an item, but it let us change its scale. So we want to know which size do we want, which size will no, which scale do we need for its final size to be 0.3 units. Okay, let's do that. So let me think about this. We need to make this a method here or a function. It would be a private uh, float? No. Yes, a problem. Private vector tree because we need the local scale, which is a vector tree. Um, change um, fit fit object size to my. What do we need of it? What do we need to make that? We need a target size. Well, we know the target size is okay. We need it. Load target size, which we know the best of it. The best is 0.3. And what else do we need? Assuming all of the objects have an initial scale of 1, I think that's everything we need. Um, okay, we need as an input like the game object, um, reference object. So, and I think that's about it. So, we want to know the current units of the object. So we need its mesh. The reference object dot. Oh wait, hang on, because we don't know the mesh of the current object, but of its child. Because all of our items have like a general object where the script is safe, but a child of this object is like the aesthetic of it, like the real item, the real model of the item, which has the mesh. So let's go back to our script. First, we need like to get the. Let's not make this an object but a transform. We need its first child. Find child. No, get child. I think. Yeah, get the child with index 0 because it's the only child. So we assume it's going to be of index 0. And we're going to get its component. Oops, what am I doing? We're going to get its mesh component. Its mesh filter actually, because it has all of the metadata of the mesh. Yes, and I actually don't know which is the property we need to use to get the units. Oh, bounce? Is it bounce? Vertices. Returns copy of the vertex first node. The bounding volume. That's it. It has to be the bounce. However, I don't know how bounce works here. I need to figure that out. This is the center, no. The size, total size of the box. Okay, it's a box. It's easy. That actually. This makes sense that it is a box, and it makes it so easier for us because if we have the size, if we know that it's a simple like linear equation where if we know that let me write this. Okay, so if we know that our local scale has a size of no, our local scale of 1 is relative to a size of x, and we know x. So we want to know which scale do we need for a size of 0.3, which it's a simple what do you say in English? A simple, not reason, division. It's just a division where if we know this, we can get actually let's return it right now. Return vector 3, return new vector 3, which is basically the target size by the mesh bounds size x, and the same with all of the dimensions, all of the axes. Oops. Oh no, actually, hang on. Because we want the object to be able to not be like a perfect cube. No. It could be like a rectangle and still make sense. Okay, I have a better idea. Let's always take as reference the height, because that was what we took into account for our poke. So welcome everyone who's just joining us. I'm working on my video game Travesía in the combat and interaction system. Bienvenidos todas las personas que se están uniendo. Estoy trabajando en el sistema de combate de Travesía y el sistema de interacción. Cualquier duda que tengan pueden decirme. Acá los puedo ayudar con todo el gusto del mundo. If anyone has any question, I'm glad to answer it. Or if you want to share your experience with games or with game development in general, that will also be cool. Okay, so I'm going to be returning something like this. I think this makes sense. So we wanted to have a local scale of interaction object dot transform dot local scale equals object size to Mariana. When this the target size, we want it to be 0.3, and the reference object is the interaction object. The transform of the interaction object. Okay. Let's see if that works. Hang on, what happened? Holy shit. No! This is not what I was expecting. Hang on, did I do it the wrong way? 2.3. Okay, wait a second. No, we don't want the local scale, but the global scale. What's the... Lucy scale. Lucy? Lucy? I don't know. Maybe. Oh crap, it is read only. Should be a risk. Hang on. I need to change the local scale in relation to the Aussie scale. Okay, so we have the local scale and we want to change our... No, actually this is the loss scale. And we want to change the local scale. Can I make a division between vector 3? I think I need to do it component by component. Let's be something like... Hey, choose white. Hang on a second. I do want followers. Where do I need to go? Oh no, I banned them. Right. Okay, back to our dilemma. We need it. Okay, let me try this. It should be something like subject dot lossy scale. No, the global scale. Let's call this global scale. It should be something like this. Scale dot x. By the subject dot sorry, lossy scale dot x, and same with all of them. Oh, this doesn't have an X component, but I think that's it. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not sure if this is going to work. No, not again! Hey, Race! Welcome, welcome. Welcome to my suffering. I'm apparently grabbing a huge object here. How are you, Rice? Oops. I don't know what to do actually. I don't know what to do. Okay, so the global scale is the target size. Okay, we want it to be the target size. Okay, hang on. Let me check something. Okay. So if I do this, okay, it has a scale of 0.3. Hey, I do have a developer channel. I work with five great people, as one of them was here earlier, Andres. You can check all of us on our social media below in the About section. And check all of our streams. Today I'm streaming, but some other days our artist is streaming, other days our designer or another programmer. So if you're interested in the game we're developing, Travesía, um, check us all out. Okay, so basically this is working as intended until here. 0.3 makes sense. However, we wanted to know what's the lossy scale here. Log the lossy scale. Lossy scale. It should be really, really little. Something. It's 1. What? That doesn't make sense. What's the lossy scale? What's the lossy scale? Okay, let me do this on the other window because I sometimes dox myself. velocity scale. The global scale of the object. Global scale of the object. Hang on. The global scale of the object? My connection is super bad right now, so I have to keep. Thanks so much. How's Vegas going? You're still in Vegas? Oh, you okay. If you can chat, I'm interested. If you can't, don't worry about it. Okay, so we have here that the global scale is 1. Is this the... is this... maybe it's like this, actually. That's even worse. That's even worse. I suck. Okay, maybe this is not it. Just maybe. Wait, why is this doing the opposite that I want? That doesn't make sense. Okay, maybe this was right. Maybe this is right, but this is not right. Okay, we know that the size is 1. Maybe this is the one that's doing something wrong. Something work, please, anything. Hey, Blunder, how are you? I actually enjoy it because things like this happen where you have you're grabbing huge balls. Yes, I remember. We talked about it, how the teacher or the professor you had didn't have like enough passion with it, and it wasn't enjoyable for you. I do remember that conversation. Okay, let me think about this. Let's go back to the beginning. We have a target size which is of 0.3, right? And we have an object with a scale of 1. And we want to change it to 0.3. Okay. So, how do we do that? We have a pen. Hang on a second. Okay, let's do this. I know I can do this. Um, we have a scale of 1, scale of 1 is the same as 1 unit. So no, actually not 1. That's a variable. Scale of 1 equals to a variable to x units, and a scale of y equals 0.3. No, wait. Yeah, 0.3 units. So we have to do 0.3 by x equals to y. That's what I have. That's what I have. Okay, but now I need to adapt this to a local scale. So this variable is actually done correctly. This is what's not working well. So we have a global scale of 1. That's the problem. That's actually the problem. Actually, we're going to be using y because we want its height, not its width. But that's not it either way. Okay, we have its local scale. We want to multiply the local scale, which is this. It's the local scale. We need to multiply that by our new size. No, 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 that's not it. No. Okay, I can do this. I know I can do this. I mean, I could do something very shitty, which is changing its local scale first, and then changing its parent, which will do all of the maths by itself. And I shouldn't worry about that. My mouse is doing some weird stuff today. Oh, now I know what it was. um, return a new vector tree. No, not new vector tree. Dot one by goodbye. I always forget the names of the operations in English. Times target size by the bound size. And if I do it first, Unity will do all of the math for me. Hey, look at that. That's cute. Okay, now we're holding our Pocky. Also, also, I need to swap our weapon. Um, Actually, let me do this. Weapon holder. Let's change the positions of these two, and I'm going to say that we're going to where is it? Swap weapons. Where's set current weapon? Okay, we can do this. We can. Actually, I'm not such a fan of it. But I'll do it. For when the weapon index, we're going to say it's 0 and then set current weapon, which means that whenever she grabs something, she will be dropping her weapon, or not dropping, but I don't know, storing. If I do this, I have my weapon, and if I do this, we don't have the weapon. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Oh, we also have to make the interaction disappear when that happens. Hang on, how do I do that? How do I do that? What am I doing actually? Okay. All of this is done only if Marianne is not grabbing an item. What was? I had a variable for that. Interaction object. Wait, is it private? It should be public. And what we're going to do is ask if interaction object, if she's currently holding an object. This is if it's null. Else, else. this should be false. Hey, nice, beautiful, perfect. Okay, let's try with a lot of pockets. Actually, let me put this as a prefab in order for this to be like no, this shouldn't be items, this should be objects. I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to put objects, and I'm going to divide it between holdable and carryable. Holdable. Okay, we're going to put our Pocky here. Beautiful. Also, it shouldn't have a holdable template. Holdable, okay, carryable, and interactable. Perfect. Beautiful. Hold on. And now that it is a prefab, I can do this. A lot of pockets. Let me see. Hold Pocky, hold Pocky. Okay, what if one of them is not named Pocky, but I only have Pocky? But Reflejo. Hold Pocky, hold Pocky, hold Pocky, hold Reflection! Hold Reflection, beautiful! So let's put Pocky and Reflection close to each other. And wait, why isn't this working? Oh, because I didn't move the Pocky. It moved. I moved its what's it called? The parent object. Okay, we have reflection and we have Pocky, and we can change between them. If I hold a reflection, perfect. And I shouldn't be able to hold the other Pocky. That's beautiful. Okay, working as intended. Let's put reflection here. Okay. And what are we doing now? Okay, so now we can grab them now, but we need to be able to drop them and go back like to our previous state. So this is where we where is it? Here. So if we are grabbing an object, we can do all of this. However, if we are this is if we're not grabbing an object. If we're grabbing an object, this means that we shouldn't be able to hold an object, but to drop it. So we need an drop animation, which I still don't have, but I could do a reverse hold animation or something. Can I put speed in -1? Yes, I can. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, this will be. This is weird, but. Hang on. How to do this? How to do this? Maybe. Wait. Where's my music? So, we can do a reverse grab and hold, and it will be called something like drop item. In the future, I'm going to have more animations that doesn't make this look so bad, but for now, this will do the job. So, if we stop holding the item, we should drop the item, do the drop item animation, which is the same as grab but on reverse. And this shouldn't have an exit time. And then we should do a transition to idle. Let's see if that works. And then we. Holy shit! Okay, that works, but we need to reverse its scale. Okay. That works. That does work. Okay. If we use the interaction item when we're holding an item, we should assume that the item is a holder. So I don't need to do that switch case. I do, however, need to do the animator set bool. No, not bool. Bool. Hold object. Holds. And the local scale should be 1. Transform the hang on, how to do this? How to do this? Should I disable the movement until she changes the animation? I don't know. I actually don't know. Okay, let's do this. Interaction object dot this is different from null, meaning we have an object. However, if we do have an object, I think we don't do anything if we do have an object. Oh, we actually dropped the item. No, that doesn't make sense. Okay, hang on. Hang on. When we start interacting with the item, we set our new interaction item. However, when we finish the object interaction, hang on. Wait, how to do this? How to do this? If we are dropping the item, we want to say that the interaction object equals to null, because we shouldn't have an interaction item anymore. No, this won't work. This won't work. Should have a new method actually about grabbing the item. Grab holdable item. Great! Forest temple music. No. I don't like this. Okay, whenever I grab the item, why isn't the music loading? Okay. Hey, Alavan, how are you? Welcome. Okay, so again, let me think about it. All of this should be done here. And I have to get the exact frame where she reaches the floor. Somewhere around there, I don't know. She doesn't go for the floor. Why doesn't she go for the fucking floor? And she puts back her hands on her pockets or to the sides. Doesn't grab the item. I need a hold item animation. I need a freaking hold item animation. Abort. Abort everything. Let's go back. Let's go back. Okay. Okay, I have a problem with this logic. And the problem is that there's some frames in which the player could glitch the game, could have infinite items in the game. And I don't want that to happen. No, that doesn't make sense. I love the little navy saying in the background. That's cute. That's cute. Okay, we have an eye, right? We have an and when the interaction finishes, if it's holdable, we want to do all of this. That's correct. However, if we want to drop the item, we do this. Don't want the interaction object to be null. Not until the animation finishes. We want that at the end of the animation, the interaction object is null. And we want the object to be dropped in the floor, which means that we want the parent to be null. Basically this. I know what to do. I have no freaking idea. I need a terrain mesh. Do I have a terrain mesh? I do. Wait, does this count as terrain mesh? I guess. I guess it does. Also, I could use a raycast. I could use a raycast in order to know where a heat is done. The dilemma. Do I have a collider? I do have a collider. This is actually an interesting challenge here. How to put back an item in the ground. That actually sounds very interesting. Finish up with interaction. We say that the object interaction is null. We want to change its parent, and we want to say that its locals can be 1. The position is the interesting thing. Actually, it should drop. Does it have a rigid body? Or are you lucky? It doesn't have a rigid body. What about using it? I'm sure this shouldn't work because it doesn't work. Oh! Where are you? It needs a collide. It has a rigid body. Okay, new solution. New solution. We're going to set its position depending on the raycast. Viva la raycast. Okay, we're going to use a rank list with our object's position. And the direction of that element. And do this. I got it. Nice. And we want it to go to infinity. Why is that? What's the problem? Oh! Oh! The interaction of seizure equals X. So it would be hit dot the impact point in the world perfect point dot y. This doesn't include. That'll work. I'm not sure. Alright. Okay, alright. I don't get it. I actually don't get it. Why is it working? Oh. It was working. I do this? Okay. Okay, performing ability equals true. Same here. Is that true? It is! New markdown! New markdown. It's beautiful. Okay, that actually makes sense because if we don't disable performing ability up until the animation is over, we shouldn't be able to glitch the game. Right? I think so. At least I think so. Who knows? Who freaking knows? Okay, this might work. Who knows? I don't know anymore. I've lost any trust in me. Okay, bolts, works, drops. No! What are you doing? Okay, that was something. Oh, I know why. Oh, this is horrible. Please give him shit about it. Destroy him. That's perfect if you destroy him. Take into account that there are a lot of things that are placeholders, special images, but anything about the text, please do. Actually, I know. I'm a dum-dum. I am a dum-dum. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Let me fix my horrible mistakes in this script, and I'll get ready for that. But it's not a challenge. Oh no. Oh no. How to do this? I need to know. Oh, actually, no. I need to know how to. I need a freaking cool answer. Okay, it's folding object equals true. And we ask here I'm not going to ask this, but we are going to ask if she's holding an object. If she's not holding an object, she okay. No, false. This is it, I'm sure. I'm sure this is it. It's not it. What the fuck happened? She's holding an object. True. Oh, actually, I have to do this here. No, Maria, you fucking asshole. Okay, still have 13 minutes. Don't worry, Andres, we can do this. We'll get a new world record. Okay, let's go here. Actually, wait for this to work. Exactly, this is not 100%. You're totally right. This is, hey, look at that, it worked. Look at that. I can now drop cookies. No 100% here, exactly. That's totally right. And I did it. Any percent challenge. Well, that's a great joke. Very clever. Very, very clever. Check if I can do this. Rolling, Mariana. It's weird. Anyway, I think I got it. I think I got it. It's, yeah, I mean, the problem actually is that I don't have enough animations to do this the right way. But hey, at least now I can grab Pokis and place them somewhere else. That's enough for me, actually. That's enough for me. 20%, new world record. Let's submit my changes to Jeffra. Thank you everyone who was here, who supported us. Please remember to check out all our social media in Hyzca Studios. There's a lot of links below. That's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed with my suffering. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Take care. No, wait, hang on. Actually, no, hang on. I can raid. I forgot raids existed. Let me see if I can find a good friend raid. Is Doops streaming? Why the fuck is Doops streaming? Okay, anyway, let's raid Doops. Why not? Holy shit. The rare Friday Doops stream. Anyway, if you can, please go raid Doops. He's a great guy. He always supports us here in Hyzca. And yeah, he's a great guy. I'll see you soon. Take care, everyone. No, let me make sure he's not ending the stream.
Okay, new first place right now, leading the pack.
Okay, he is. Okay, anyway. Okay, see you guys. Please rate dudes. I'll see you there. Bye bye.